Hi, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Gemini may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Gemini, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. What would they say if they could right now at this moment in time? But first, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. For those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link. If you would like to follow me on my social media platforms, just take a look underneath my banner and there you will see all the social media platforms I am a part of. And I'm mostly on Instagram, followed up by Facebook, so you can catch me there. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. And if you haven't done so already, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on new content upload or whenever I go live on my live stream. Last but not least, if you know people in your social circle that you feel may benefit from these types of messages, feel free to share my YouTube channel link with them, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, Gemini, let's take a look here at what your no contact ex could say if, or would say if they could. Okay, now remember, these are timeless messages. Whenever you come across them, there is a reason, sign, symbol, synchronicity from the universe that there may be here a potential message here for you. All right, so let's take a look here, Gemini. No contact ex. What would they say if they could? All right, and we have here unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Okay, so there's a sense of not seeing something clearly or feeling something clearly is how this is coming across. What I'm getting here for some of them is this sense of unclear, of something being unclear, right? The lack of clarity here that they may have experienced towards the ending of this connection, because I'm feeling here like this thing that's unclear, whether it's their minds, and it's coming from like energetically from their end. So there's something that wasn't clear, whether it was their mind, whether their emotions, whether it was just a period in their life that they may have been going through, which was a rough patch and just things seemed all out of sorts. There's something here that they have taken a second look at, okay? And what they may have said at the ending of the connection between the both of you could be now a lot clearer. So I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. And that I feel came through or may have occurred towards the latter end of the connection. That's number one. Number two, this card is at the farthest from all the cards that I'm going to be pulling out from this deck. And this side, which is my left-hand side, represents the past. So I feel here there was something here in the past or the recent past that wasn't as, because I'm getting like static. There was something here that wasn't clear on their end. So there was something here. I don't know what it was, of course. This is a general reading, but I'm getting here that that's what caused or was the underlying factor here of them either doing or saying things that really didn't match up with the majority of positive experiences that may have been shared here in this past connection. It's like I'm hearing I wasn't myself. is how this is coming across. Let's see what else. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. There were qualities, exactly what I just said 2 seconds ago. There were qualities or very specific positive character traits within this connection, like the characteristics or the description of this connection with you. There were moments here where this person saw you, okay, as the type of person that they would want to have a family with. Now, maybe you and this person do share children, right, already. And if that's the case, they could see longevity in that past connection. Now, of course, you have gone your separate ways. That's why this person is a no contact ex. But at the time of this connection, there were things that this person was noticing about you, Gemini, that was in alignment with their thoughts, their manifestations, their desires of having a connection here, a true foundation in regards to family. Now, if there aren't any kids involved, this is just them projecting, right? If they could talk to you once again, what they would say to you is you were that person that they saw a future with. Okay? All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through here in regards to this no contact ex. If they could say something, what would they say? You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So there were conversations here, Gemini, talks, where the intimacy of this connection between them and you was open. Okay, it blossomed. And especially with the fact here, Gemini, that your ruler or the ruling planet of your sign is Mercury. Okay. There were thoughtful, intellectual conversations that you may have had with this no contact ex at some point in time in your connection in the past or recent past, where you impacted them somehow. And if they could talk to you now, they would let you know that that's the part or the majority here that I'm feeling, the energy here that set you apart or has set you apart from people they may have continued to make contact with after this connection was made. And there were things here, Gemini, that you said to this person, to this no contact ex, that may have been unclear at the time. Like they didn't understand it. Whether it was they weren't there at that point in their life where they could have fully accepted either the positive or constructive criticisms or feedback or advice or suggestions that you were sharing with them or that you shared with them, is as if now, if they can talk to you, they would let you know what? You made sense. There were things there, Gemini, that you were on point about. And perhaps that at that moment, they may have lacked the maturity or the depth or the spiritual alignment that they needed in order to understand those constructive criticism, advice, suggestions. What I'm also feeling here is that there were probably here deep rooted or deep level type of conversations that hit certain parts of this person's inner soul. So you touched them in a way, maybe just through conversations, maybe through, again, truths, honesty, calling it or seeing it as it is. And they are aware of that now. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through here about this no contact X in regards to Gemini. What would they say if they could right now at this moment in time? Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. So this is them being appreciative of having crossed paths with you. And again, I'm feeling that there's a sense here of admiration. There's a sense of fondness. There's a sense of kind of like realizing certain things now that at the time, again, were not clear to them. Either because they just weren't ready, or they may have not experienced someone like you. They may have felt undeserving. They may have had issues with their self-worth. And it's interesting because what I'm getting here is I'm hearing upgrade. It's as if, Gemini, you were called into this person's energy to help them upgrade or move up or ascend from the energy level or the lack of clarity they were in at the time that this connection took place. Okay? What just popped out of the deck? And this says here, new outlook, refreshing, seeing a new perspective. Exactly what I said at the top of the reading in regards to unclear. Now, this card is in between unclear and have my kids. So I'm feeling that the new outlook or the new perspective that they have and would share with you if they could would be that you are that person that they were wishing, hoping, and desiring to have a family with, to have a forever home with. Now they're seeing this in retrospect, right? In hindsight, 2020. Co-create with the divine or higher self. So here, have my kids and you're smart. In the middle of that, we have co-create with the divine or higher self. So if they could tell you a message right now, it would be that there's another one that popped out here. That it would be that they would work, or they have been in their own, mind, manifesting, co-creating with the divine so that they can have this unique blend of depth in their life right now. Because you were, I want to say you were 90% of what they were looking for or wanting to combine with or have a relationship with. But there were here some types of blockages, self-sabotage, issues, unhealthy habits that this person may have been going through at the time of your connection that wasn't allowing them to see the bigger or broader picture here. Let's see what else is coming through in regards to messages this person would want to say to you. Because it's as if you came across as a person so put together, grounded, intelligent, that they may have had to take a step back and say to themselves, wow, do I really deserve a person that's so put together? And I feel, meaning them, they may have thought in their mind, and I feel that I'm not at the same level as Gemini. And it has nothing to do, I mean, some of you may say, well, wow, this was a person who was, who had it together, whether that is financially, career. Honestly, that doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with a person's self-worth. A person could be a gazillionaire and have self-worth issues. You know what I mean? There are people who on the outside seem like they have it together and they date down instead of up or at the same level because they're afraid. There's a self-worth issue. And so in this situation here, it's like you were the apex, the top, right? You were the person who, in a way, intimidated this person in some way, shape, or form. So there's something here that they held you at a very high regard. And they felt that they may have had some shortcomings, some blockages, some issues, some unhealthy habits here. They may not have hard with what they felt they can contribute. Because remember, this is their perspective, right? This is what they would want to say to you. So even if your perspective about this person was like, this person had it together, how could they have felt that way? That doesn't have anything to do with their own perception or perspective about their own self issues, right? Self-worth issues here. So let's see what else is coming through in regards to this person here. They have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And I feel here that these are some types of things that this person may have done here in regards to this connection. Like I said, I felt here with unclear that there was something that they may have said or have been doing that wasn't their norm. It just was like out of character. And it's because there's this energy here that something along the lines of blockage or self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, issues, maybe issues with moderation as well, unhealthy habits here, created that breakup or separation. Now, whether it was you, Gemini, who decided to walk away, or whether there was this person that decided to walk away, your no contact ex, either way here, there was a pattern of them seeing something in a specific way. And it was like no one was going to get them out of that mindset, which is the reason why they have here. This card is in the middle between new outlook and seeing a new perspective. So they see now this lower vibrational energy or these mistakes or this lack of growth here. They see it now. And a part of them, either they have worked on it, which is the reason why this is coming out as messages they would like to share with you, because they've worked with their higher self in order to clear that type of energy that was present when this connection was together. And so now, in retrospect, they would want to share with you that they see things differently now. They aren't the same person in a way, right? They're not the same person seen unclearly. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. They have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Exactly what I said. This breakup, separation, or divorce created a very deep-rooted sense of sadness. And I feel here for some of them that this breakup was so heartfelt that it prompted them, or it guided them to a sense of learning to look at those blockages and work on it. Co-create with the divine or higher self. So there was an awareness here that happened after this breakup, separation, or divorce. There was this sense of It's like they're kicking themselves in the behind, is how this is feeling here. This person is like, wow, I had a person here that I could have created created and raised a family that I, in my mind, or not even in their mind, because I feel like their mind was unclear, but their soul, their higher self, there was something here that they were like, wow, I could be forever with this person. Gemini is super intelligent. They're honest. They're attractive. And all these positive qualities about you, Gemini, made this person feel a little less than. Now, that has nothing to do with you, Gemini. It's about this person's self-worth issues, but it's coming across as this may have been the issue here, and this is what they would have liked to say to you if they could. Last but not least, look at that. I mean, the one who aches, sadness, solitude, silence, withdrew, I'm sorry. There you go. I mean, again, if this person could speak to you right now, they would say that this breakup was difficult, that they went through a very sad breakup, separation, divorce. They felt a little lost because it was something about your intellect, something about your truth, the way you said the things that you said, the conversations that made them look deep down inside. If they could speak to you right now, this person may have been by themselves for a bit. Even if they went into another connection, I don't feel that that connection worked out. I feel that there was a pattern here that they had, and it was as if you shone the light. There was a bright light that you highlighted here that this person needed to figure out. They may have gone through a very deep withdrawal or very silent. And if this person obviously is no contact, but that's the reason why this person may have gone into this quiet phase. If this person could speak to you now, they definitely would share how fond of you they were and they still are because of your beautiful gifts. And what I mean gifts is like the ability that you're able to shine through the conversations, the fact that you are put together, that you're stable in areas that this person valued but lacked the clarity to either be able to see it, say it, and experience it with you when they had the opportunity. Gemini, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.